Welcome back to the channel, guys. I hope you are enjoying the videos thus far. So there's a reason for me starting with the safety equipment, the PPE, because I want you to remember whenever you work on any project, whenever you work with any power tools at your home or at your work, to wear the proper PPE. You'll be surprised how that will save you from little grazes, etc. Yeah, guys, so like I said, PPE is vitally important when you work with any form of power tools. It's important to protect yourself, because you don't buy another finger, you don't buy another eye at the hardware stores. Once it's gone, it's gone. Always wear your gloves when working with grinders, etc. Very important. This is a good example here. If you look at this hole here, that was a cutting disc that hit my thumb there. And if you look at my thumb, that's the little cut that it made on my thumb. So you can only imagine what it would have been if I didn't wear these gloves. And there's many scuff marks on this glove, that actually protected me while I was busy working. Then also secondly, your eye protection. Vitally important to wear your goggles when grinding, because you don't see the flying object, you'll only feel it once it strikes your eye. And I mean, you could actually lose your sight, you could actually lose an eye if you don't wear your safety goggles. So that's vitally important. Then thirdly, your ear defenders. These are Veriphones. Not everybody will have access to this. You can get these are molded to your actual ear like this. You'll see this one is pink and this one is white. This is for my left ear, the red one, this pink one is for my right ear. So that's what you, but commonly these is what one can get at hardwares. These are sponge ones. This is also okay. You just squeeze that sponge, you just flatten that area there, and you stick it in your ear. And fourthly, face shields are also important. In some of the videos I haven't been wearing this face shield, but I actually realized that it will be a good thing for me to talk about it. This face shield you can wear in conjunction with your goggles, because something can always get behind the shield as well. So basically that's double eye protection, especially when you work with wire cups and wire tools that you fit in grinders, as you've seen me use in my videos. This is quite important because the wires sometimes dislodges and they actually fly, and if you don't feel them against your body, which I'm sure some of you have experienced, it could hit your face or your neck if you're only wearing this. So it's vitally important to wear the double eye protection. So yeah, so in this video I'll be carrying on with the Russ on the driver's side of the Mini. I hope you guys have been enjoying the videos thus far. Don't forget to like, and those that haven't subscribed, please subscribe. It will help the channel a lot as far as growth goes. So enjoy the videos, guys. Thanks. Okay, I'm going to try using this to get that off there. If it doesn't work, I'll probably just use a grinding disc and grind all the stuff off. But let's try this thing and see maybe if this works. Oh, it looks like it's tons of body filler here. It's bubbling up here. Obviously the rust behind it, and it's pushing the body filler. So she had a little bit of trauma here in the days. Anyway, let's carry on. we go, guys. This was underneath that bubble. Probably end up cutting this out here till about here, and then plating, putting a fresh piece of plate in here. This isn't looking too bad here. I'll retain this lip, so I'll cut on that edge there. That's a nice strong spot. I'll cut on that edge and I'll just replace this patch here. I'll put a patch in here. Okay, let's make the template and transfer it onto the steel. Cut this out, weld it in. So yeah, also I took this piece of paper and all I done is I put it on that seam there, and I just pressed with my thumb, and I got that pattern for this arc here, for this arch here. So I'm just going to transfer that onto the seam, and I'm going to measure up here. That's probably about 40 millimeter. I'll transfer it onto the plate and add 40 millimeter, then I'll come and fit this here. Cut it out. So that will sit something like that. That will sit something like that, yeah. And then I'll take my pen and scrap that arc there. Okay, so it's all cut, all marked out, cut, and that seems to be fitting okay there. I'm gonna just mark out now on the steel, on the car itself. I'm just mark out the rotten part there, and then cut that out. So let's just see if I can do this one end here. Okay, so that's the part I'll cut out. Then I'll fit this in and start tacking. Alright, let's go. Just changing the disc. I had a grinding disc on, so I'll just put the cutting disc on quickly. So the disc cuts this okay here, and it cuts the bottom okay, but this here is going to be a bit of an issue, because otherwise I'll be cutting half of the body away here. So I'll have to come up with some other idea here. Probably drill a few holes or something, I don't know. Let's see what I can do there. I'm going to try to use this to see if I can thin the steel out here to break through, to see how this. Okay, and I'll be needing 2 hands here, so I'm going to do this off camera, and then I'll just show you what the results are. Okay, so that never worked out too bad actually, but I just like thinned the steel out in each corner, and I cut it through. You can actually see on here, so it never came out too bad. Went a little bit too deep here with the grinding this, with the cutting disc here, so I'll probably just weld it up, and then I'll apply some of that anti-rust inside here. This isn't looking too bad inside here though. This will obviously fit in here now. Yeah. Seems like it's actually fitting okay. Seems like it's actually fitting okay. Just twiggle it around a little bit, give it a tack, and then just work it in. Bit of a gap, but I mean that's nothing. So yeah, so that's basically how this thing will sit. Once it's tacked there, I'll just push this in to get that lip nice and level at the bottom, and then should be okay. Let's weld. Okay, I'm going to carry on. I'm going to carry on welding this off camera, and then when I'm done, I'll show you the results. Okay, so this is all now plated and welded and grinded. So that's how that came out. A little bit of imperfections, but the body filler will manage with that. Next one will be this hole here. Start tackling that. But that we will leave for the next video, guys. I hope you're enjoying the series thus far. And don't forget to hit the notification button, then you don't miss out on the next video. Until next time, cheers.